What is up, guys? Back at it with another Swim Productions YouTube video. I got the 6.0 running again, and everything, as far as I know, is fixed for the most part. I went to change the oil, and I noticed that oil was coming out of the side of the head. Well, evidently, when you don't have the glow plug harness in, there's just an open space into the rocker box. So all that fuel that was running down the side of the motor was oil with fuel in it from when I had bad injectors. So now I just have to wait for glow plug harnesses to get here and finish changing the oil. And then the truck should be up and running. But yeah, my bad, guys. I'm a little bit sick right now. Yeah, guys, I got this new head unit in here, but I need a trim piece to go around it of some sort. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, if I'm going to make something or what. But yeah, I got that. That's nice. And I still need to wire it up, but I did get it to fit in there. So I'll probably record me wiring that up maybe. Yeah, like I said, everything's put back together. I got 2 brand new batteries. Those were about 200 a piece, so that was really nice. I deleted this HVAC box over here because it's stupid and annoying and I hate it. I would really like to get new battery cables and terminals and everything, because these ones are kind of stupid. I got a new fuel filter cap and a new oil filter cap, and both new filters too. Somebody has hose clamps just on these, so I need to get regular clamps for those. But that's all stuff that comes with time. I also need a glow plug module with my glow plugs. But yeah. Yeah, I think I want to get new intercooler pipes altogether and new boots and clamps. Just go ahead and service all that. I'm going to get a new intake. Just because these ones are stupid and hard to mess with. I want to get a metal one of these with the gauge in it. And it's already studded, so I think I'm going to get some bigger injectors, maybe like some 175/30s. And I think a KC Jetfire Stage 2 Turbo is what I'm looking at right now. But, like I said, first I got to... Hold on, let me get a light right quick. First, I've got to fix this issue, because all that is actually oil and not fuel. It was just pouring out of those glow plug holes earlier. Once I get that fixed and test drive it, and then I can put the fender liners back in and everything and get it all cleaned up and looking nice. But I want to get all that and new glow plug module for down here. And it should run great after that. I got Rotella 2.4 1540 for it, 4 gallons. It takes like 3 3/4 gallons. But yeah, I also, when I pulled the drain plug off, it didn't have any metal or anything on the magnet, and the filter was dirty but not full of metal or anything, so I think this engine's pretty healthy. Yeah, in last video I also rebuilt my turbo, or the VGT vanes, pulled them apart and cleaned them all, and the turbo seems to be working great now. I took it on a test drive, when was it? Last weekend sometime, I think Saturday, and it ran great, had great power. It was just leaking oil. Okay, so I actually got the 6.0 fixed, and it runs and drives now. Here it is outside. Things running great. I've got a little bit of a leak or something coming off my turbo. Not quite sure what that is yet, or it's in that area. I'll have to figure it out. It could be my EGR J-pipe leaking again. May just have to get a new one of those, because I think the threads are a little stripped out. But yeah, let me show y'all. get the key here. Starts a little bit hard, but she runs. Got the 6.0 running, as you seen in the last clip. I got it stuck in the mud, so I just sprayed her off a little bit. Didn't really wash her, but I sprayed all the heavy stuff off. She runs pretty good. Still got to finish getting my head unit wired up and everything, but yeah. Here's the truck. Just had it running. I parked it right here for a minute just to take some videos. I got the stock radio back in it for now. Like I said, I got to finish wiring the other one up. The plan is, today's Friday. Plan is to go get a cab tomorrow and slap on this thing at some point. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, so I'm having an issue where once the truck warms up, like gets to operating temp, my oil pressure gauge drops to 0 and it's just not reading. But the truck still idles and runs just fine. Like, runs, drives, idles, everything just fine. And I was doing some digging online, and everything says that it could be, like the oil pressure sending unit switch or whatever. That's basically just for the dummy light. And once it warms up, it gets stuck open and stops reading. So I've got one of those off of my other motor. My other 04.5 6.0 motor. I'm gonna try and put it in at some point and see if that fixes the issue, and if not, then I'll have to do some more research and figure out what it could be. But I'm about 90% sure it's that, because without oil pressure it shouldn't run or drive at all. Like, it should die. But yeah, I'll probably record myself doing that. Okay, so this is the sensor out of the other motor that I'm going to be putting in there. It's like just a low pressure oil sensor pretty much, I guess. It goes down in the valley by the oil filter housing. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But we are going to get a new cab for the f350 today. And yeah, so I'll show that to y'all when I get it back. Okay, so here's the new cab. I picked this thing up, $800. That door. It's got the dash and stuff in it. I'm going to use that in the dent side swap. But it needs cab corners and, as you can see here, rockers. But that's a lot better situation than what's going on with this truck over here. Because this cab, not only does it need cab corners and rockers, but she's full of Bondo. And I'm not a fan of that. Like this. That's no good. But, see, the doors in this one, this is the left rear door is the one that I got on that one. These are power windows. And the ones in the other truck were not. So I've got to do something with this door here. Figure out if I can swap this over from the crank to power windows. But yeah, stay tuned. There will be more coming soon. Okay, YouTube, so I changed the oil pressure switch, like sensor thingy for the dummy light, and
did not fix my problem. So I was doing some more research, talked to some guys in a Facebook group for these trucks, and one guy told me could be the check ball in the H-pop has rolled out of there or something, and that's my hard start issue when it's cold, because it bleeds the pressure off when it sits and has to rebuild oil pressure. Or could be the STC fitting, which is about 150 bucks for the updated kit with the new gasket and everything. But I might be potentially trading this truck for an OBS 7.3 if all that goes through. But I'll have more of that later at a later date if it goes through. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, interact with the video if you liked it and you want to see more. Let's keep the channel growing, and if you want to see more trucks, maybe we'll just start doing like a trade up challenge or something. And I don't know, I kind of like trading trucks. But anyways, thanks for watching. See y'all.